Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Chug YouTube channel. Today we are going to be checking out this, the Blackstar Polar Go mobile audio interface. Let's check it out. Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Chug YouTube channel. My name is DJ, I'm a guitarist from the southwest of the UK, and I am super excited today to be doing an unboxing of this. Now this is a Blackstar Amplification's new mobile audio interface called the Polar Go. I don't know a huge amount about it, but we're going to discover some more bits and pieces as we go through this video and figure this thing out together. And I'm super excited to try this out. Now, you notice first of all that I don't have my microphone in front of me. Normally I've got my SE Electronics Dynacaster, which I use, but we're gonna switch audio over to this throughout this video and check out the microphones on it, because Blackstar claims that this is like pro audio right out of the box in the palm of your hand, and that this is going to be the new thing that people like me, content creators and people that are on the go, can lean into to have better audio on YouTube channels and things like that. This is not a sponsored video in any way. I came about having this because I had a meeting with a Blackstar rep, lovely man called Tim, who came out to the studios yesterday, and we were talking about various bits and pieces that I'd like to upgrade in the studio and work with Blackstar to have them help me achieve that. Not for free, I'll be buying everything, they're not sponsoring this post, and he happened to have these with him because they only launched yesterday at the time of filming, the 6th of August. So I've got one of these, I'm paid for it, it's not sponsored, they haven't given it to me, they haven't asked me to do this, I just wanted to do it because I'm really excited to use it and see if it will help me up my content creation game on the go, especially when I'm like out gigging, festivals, whatever, and see if this thing is worth it. So let's get on with an unboxing and see what we've got inside the box and then go from there. Alright, so this is the Blackstar Polar Go mobile audio interface with Blackstar's Pro Capture technology. So let's see what we got inside the box. I've already cut these little tabs. So it's a lovely box, that is. This is the actual Polar Go itself. It is small. I'll give them that. That's cool. That's a cool little box. So left and right microphone input. Nice smooth knobs. In, out. And then phantom power. I don't know if phantom power works when it's not plugged in, because it's got a 4-hour battery in it. So we've got XLR input. Can you put a guitar plug into that? Let's find out. So, guitar lead. Yes, you can plug a guitar into it. Of course you can. That's the whole point of it. All right, simple as that. So I'm gonna load up the app, and then I guess we're just gonna kind of field test it. The next video you'll see should be this working, and I will let you know how the setup process goes. I suppose just quickly, let's see what else we got in the box. Yummy, yummy, we'll save that for later. USB-C to USB-C, lead, and instructions, but we'll figure it out ourselves. All right, so we are now recording on the Blackstar Polar Go mobile audio interface. So all of the vocals that you can now hear should, if it's working, be coming from this little box. And I'm going to show you how I have got this set up down here in a moment. The first thing I will say is that because you have to have it plugged in all the time, which I guess makes sense, because it's an audio interface, is I was kind of expecting it to be like a wireless Bluetooth microphone, like a clip-on, like a lapel microphone, and it isn't that. So if I wanted to use this like to film me over the other side of a room, like holding it, I don't think I can do that. I think it's just gonna be when I'm next to it, which is fine. I had no expectations of this. I wasn't planning on buying this. I just got it on a whim yesterday. So yeah, let's put it to the test. with both my vocals that I'm doing now. I'm not going to sing, don't worry, but I've also got my ESP LTD X-Tone acoustic guitar. This thing is absolutely awesome. I love this acoustic. I'm not a big acoustic. My tuner is on. Why is my tuner on? I'm not a big acoustic player, but everyone has to have an acoustic, and this is my acoustic. I love it. It's ridiculous. It's covered in abalone. If you'd like to see a review of this guitar, please let me know, because I wasn't planning on doing one, but I've just kind of grabbed it off the hook downstairs in the lounge where it lives, and I kind of feel like maybe I should review this because it's a cool acoustic, and I don't know if you can get them anymore except for secondhand. So anyway, I digress. Let's see how this sounds only mic'd up through the Blackstar Polar Go. Now, in a moment, I will cut to how that would sound just through my iPhone microphone as well, and we'll have a look at how they compare. Hey everybody, DJ and editing here. So this is really cool because I'm now just sitting down and listening to the difference between the acoustic through the Polar Go and the acoustic through the iPhone speakers. And I'll be honest, I was skeptical that there would be much difference, but there's definitely to my ear through my studio monitors, which aren't anything special, there's definitely more high-end, more clarity and more texture to the Polar Go recording by comparison to the iPhone recording. And the iPhone recording, it might be small, but it's definitely 100% there. And you might have to kind of skip back and forth to hear what I mean, or maybe use some earbuds or headphones. But there's definitely more brightness and more life and more texture to the Polar Go recording by comparison to the iPhone, which sounds a bit, not muddy, softer, cloudier, is that a word? I don't know. Yeah, not as defined as the Polar Go. So anyway, back to me, because there's a fun little treat in store coming up. Next up, just for fun, I've grabbed my little girl's ukulele. It does the job. It's a ukulele, and it's got some of her stickers on it. So let's see how this sounds. This isn't really chuggy kind of behavior, but this is to test the microphone. So bear with me if you're here for the chugs. Never thought I'd be playing a ukulele on this channel, but here we are. So next up, let's see how that sounds through the regular iPhone microphone so we can compare. I don't know how to play a ukulele, I'm just making this up. Alright, so we do now have the Polar Go into my MacBook, using it as an interface. It was quite a faff, and I had to download, not a driver, but I had to download the iOS app from the App Store on my MacBook and then turn off the microphone input on the Polar Go, because it was just feeding back like crazy when I was just trying to connect it like I would normally connect like my Focusrite. So that was a workaround, but I think we got there. This seems to be working okay, I think. It's recording through my Dynacaster, my SE Electronics Dynacaster, into the Polar Go via an XLR, and it seems to be working all right now. The only thing that is probably worth mentioning is that, let me show you. For some reason on my GarageBand while I'm recording, I'm used to seeing the whole track record like live, and this seems to be recording, and it is recording, and then it will just sort of dump all the, there you go, like that. It will dump all of the audio in one go.
don't get that with my Focusrite Scarlett Solo. That's unique to this. I don't know if that happens with other interfaces, but I just thought it was worth a mention. But seems to be all right. It seems to be working okay. Let's see how it goes with a guitar signal, if we can get it to work, because I couldn't get it to work earlier.
Alright, that will do it in the end for our quick little unboxing and initial thoughts on the Blackstar Polar Go. Now you will notice that we skipped straight from plugging a microphone in to the XLR of the Polar Go to where we are right now, and we didn't in fact plug a guitar in, and the reason for that is I just could not get it to work. I tried everything. I updated all the software on my laptop. I downloaded new firmware for the Polar Go, even though it was up to date. I've reset everything, restarted everything, tried loads of different guitars, different cables, all the rest of it. I used all the same settings as I would normally use for my Focusrite Scarlett Solo. I changed some of the settings to try and work around it. I downloaded the iOS app for the Polar Go from the Blackstar website and muted the microphones that are on board on the interface itself and tried to fiddle around with different input options within that software. I looked for drivers, there didn't seem to be any. I looked for online instructions, I couldn't find any. This is a brand new product, so there's not really any how-to videos or installation videos on YouTube or anywhere yet, so I just decided, you know what? That's something for another day. It's a little black mark against it for now. However, I'm going to hold judgment on it because there's going to be a way to work it, because that's what it's designed for. I just found it a bit odd that I found it so hard to get it to work, that it should work out of the box like it says as an interface primarily, and I couldn't get my guitar to work into my laptop and play guitar, record guitar, give me any monitoring or anything. Just wouldn't work at all. It recognizes it, it worked with the microphone, just couldn't get it to work with the guitar. So generally speaking, really impressed, really pleased with the Polar Go. I want to be using this at the studio quite a lot because I have to tear down my little rig at home to take to the studio whenever I do any recording over there, and I don't want to do that. It's just a bit of a faff, so I want to use this over at the studio quite a lot. This will generally live in my backpack and be quite a useful little companion when I can get it to work. So I'm excited to get it working. I just wish I could have got it working today. Fully, that is. It worked for everything else, and I'm excited to edit this video and see how the microphones sound. For now, for example, I'm using the Polar Go. It's just down here out of shot, so I'm hoping it picks up quite nice audio compared to what you would get through my iPhone. Anyway, I will leave it there for today's video. Very cool little product. If I can get the guitar bit to work, it will be an extremely cool product and it will come highly recommended. For now, I just need to hold judgment until I do my next proper full use review, and then we'll take it from there and I'll let you know my actual final thoughts. So thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. If you've enjoyed this video in any way or found it useful, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe, drop a like or comment down below. If you've got a Polar Go, let me know what you think. If you are Blackstar and you are watching this, which I highly doubt you are, but if you are and you can figure out why this didn't work for me so well today, then please let me know and get in touch down below in the comments. That would be awesome. And yeah, hopefully I'll catch up with you again in another video. I've got some cool guitar reviews coming out soon with an Ibanez and Harley Benson, and also with a Fender Tele that has been upgraded to the max to be a screaming metal machine. So keep an eye out for those videos. They'll all be dropping within the next 10 days or so, and I will catch up with you again very soon. Take care, everybody, and I'll catch you in a bit.